welcome back. I am in one of my favorite spot again, down by the lake. I'm gonna get covering because what else am I gonna do, right? This space is just amazing. Can you hear all the birds? Anyways, I'm gonna work on this one. It's a yellow. It's called Osage Orange. I think it's grown in the south in the States. A friend of mine sent it to me last year. I've carved a couple pieces out of it already. It's so pretty. It is very yellow when it's fresh, but then once it's aged a little bit, it gets quite a bit darker. As you can see the difference, maybe I'll show you the other way. One sec. Yeah, just like that. See how bright that is? Oh, that's crazy. It's so pretty. Obviously, I know it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but to me, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. If there is ever like a specific type of spoon you guys would like to see me carve, or a special project, just write it down below. I always read the comments, so I'd be happy to see what you guys want me to want me to carve. Also, I can hear the fish jump. I've seen a couple. Oh, it's pretty much gonna be time to start taking my rod soon. Alright, so as always, I did carve this with a burr, and then I'll go over it with my hook knife. And then I cut it out on a bandsaw. And then this, I use a chisel, and I dug this, but I'm gonna go with my carving knife and then carve all the details. My goal with these videos is always to try to bring a little bit of peace. If I can just make it a little bit brighter for somebody by showing this peaceful view, the sound of the birds, the ducks, the fish jumping, then I'll be happy. Obviously, my life is not perfect, nobody's life is, but I do try to live very intentionally, and every day go outside, breathe in some fresh air, shut my phone off, and say thank you for all that I have. Yeah. I could have done a little bit more art with the chisel, but I quite like doing it with the knife, so. That's cold. Well, morning is over. It's pretty much lunchtime now, and I have a bunch of yard work to do, so I might take you along if you guys want to watch. Hello. Hi, Shadow. Good old rooster. That's scrambled. He's not a really nice rooster, but I still like him. Hi, girl. Need to change your water. Yep. I'm just cleaning up the biochar that I made last week. Well, in the last video. So there it is. There's lots of videos online that explain what biochar does for your garden. It's great. It like pretty much becomes like a sponge. So when it rains, it'll soak up a lot of the water and keep it for a long time. Same thing with nutrients. That's why I put it in my compost. I'll be in your garden for a long time. Here's my compost pile in my greenhouse. So I'll just mix it in there. It's evening time now. It's funny because every time I start a video and then I stop and I start again, you know, when you're editing, it's just one continuous video. But for me, it's, you know, either the next day or the evening, and it just feels so weird. But look at this. Isn't it just Gorgeous. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get some more carving to carve at least the whole shape out tonight, as long as I have some daylight. And then I just have to sand. Right, Peyton? Hi. Good morning. Alright, the sun ended up setting much faster than I anticipated last night. So obviously it's the next day. I got my backpack with me, my pooch, and we're gonna go finish that spoon. I did get it carved. I finished doing it last night in my house. I got too dark too quickly. We're gonna go for a little wander and try to get it done. I did finish carving the shape last night and I started sanding. I'm at 60 grit now. I need to take it to 2000 and let it soak in mineral oil overnight, buff it with some food grade wax in the morning, and she'll be done. Also, for those interested, I will leave the links down below for the carving knives that I use, as well as the mineral oil and the wax, because I get asked about that quite often. So I will have all the links down below, and then some templates for spoons if you're interested also, and my website. And now let's find a spot. So pretty out. It's the end of April and everything is melted, obviously. It just makes my heart so happy. I really want to have a campfire, but it's way too windy. It's slow. tamed a little bit right now, but yeah, it was super windy, so I actually tried to take my new drone out today to fly it, but the wind was just way too much. All right. What do you think, Peyton? Is that good? I think that's a good spot. Right? Right? This is where I'm at. I think the shape came along pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty much the shape. I got a little bit of cleaning to do in this. And then obviously sand to 2000 grit, like I said. I'm thinking I might use my torch and burn the handle a little bit, just the tip, like the edges. We'll see. I feel like that would look decent if I did that. Peyton. What is he doing? Are you being silly? I'm actually thinking I might get my torch and burn the edges to make it darker, because it's still a little bit darker because it's not sanded as much as this part, and this would oxidize and you can still see it a little bit darker. So I think I'm gonna use the torch, and once I'm done I will burn it and then sand it up just a little bit to make it blend. I think it'll look nice. Can you believe we had snow today? Well, I can, but yeah. This won't take long to dry though. To melt anyway, it's probably gonna be wet for a few days, but oh well. Alright, there she is. It's already oxidized quite a bit. It's a lot darker, but it's very pretty. I did burn edges and sanded it. Let's see. Yeah, so there you go. I think in my next video, this is what I want to work on. I got these 2 wine barrel, been sitting here since, I don't know, almost 2 years. I want to get them cleaned up, cut the top, and then use them as, I don't know, planters. Some flowers and some strawberries maybe. So yeah, I think that'll be my next project. I'll show you guys. I need to come up with a plan. I think I'll probably go in the woods and gather a bunch of rotting, trees to fill up the bottom and branches and stuff like that. And then I will cover it with soil because that is way too much soil to add in there. I don't need that much. So yeah. Thanks for watching again. I'll be back soon.